Okay, here we have Kualoa Ranch, and we have Chinaman's hat here. You can kind of see it there. Yeah, the Kualoa Ranch is here. Here we go. This is Kualoa Ranch. Now here's a fact for you. On the Big Island, you know, Hawaii has 8 islands, and one of the islands, the youngest island, is the biggest island, and it's called the Big Island. And the island I'm on is called the island of Oahu. Hawaii is in Hawaiian it's actually pronounced Hawaii. The W is pronounced like a V, but everybody just calls it Hawaii. So there you have it. And Honolulu, the capital, is on the island of Oahu. So the Big Island is actually named the island of Hawaii. Okay, so we call that Hawaii Island. Okay, but nobody calls it that around here. People call it the Big Island because of the confusion. Now, on the Big Island, it's got about twice as much, maybe even 2.5 times the area of Oahu. And boy, I'd like to take my motorcycle there and circle it one day and ride up to the summit. It's the one island really that has it all. It has snow on the summit. It has telescopes. It has some very unusual plant life on the summit because, you know, of the elevation and of the temperatures. It's also climatized, or it's actually really quite an ideal environment for coffee and tobacco. Really very, very fine cigars are homegrown there. The coffee as well. And anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, okay. Speaking of ranches, the Big Island has, I think, the biggest ranch in the United States. Believe it or not. It has, I think it's called the Parker Ranch, and it is the biggest one in the United States. You know, I don't think I got my fact wrong on that one. It's bigger than any of the ranches in Oklahoma or Texas, and it's just incredible. Now, the thing about Hawaii is, you know, I know that in the mainland, in the U.S. mainland, in the other 48 states, maybe 49 states, people go by Cartesian coordinates. And what I mean by that is, you know, people will say, okay, go east, head north, or take Highway 101 south, or take Highway 101 north. Well, in Hawaii, it works a little differently. People don't give directions in terms of east-west, north-south. People talk of direction in terms of Cartesian coordinates, and I mean in terms of polar notation. Okay, and what that means is they'll tell you, okay, head clockwise or counterclockwise, and it's on the ocean side or it's on the mountain side. But they don't use those words exactly. Let me give you a better illustration. I don't think that was a good one. Because the island is a cone, you know, it's a mountain. That's what it is. It's an underwater mountain, and people drive along the periphery or the edge of the shoreline, and really you're either going clockwise or counterclockwise, and that's how it works. Okay, so on one end of Oahu, on the west, on the east end, is a place, is a is a place, is Diamond Head. And on the other end is Eva Beach. Let's go here. Shoot, I'm gonna have to call this thread, change the topic, because I need to pee. Shucks, I screwed up. I gotta go. That's what you get when you get the leader. I get to be the leader. You got all the responsibility, but you have the liberty of peeing when you see fit. Man, this is a public restroom. It's filthy.